Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to review the Eachine E013 micro FPV quadcopter. It comes in two versions. One is this one with just the remote controller and the quadcopter. And there's also another version that comes with an Eachine VR006 with single antenna, not the dual antenna like this one. Unfortunately, my package with the VR006 didn't arrive yet, but I have this package and today I'm going to test it out. Inside the box, we're getting the quadcopter, stickers, the remote controller, the instructions manual, and a charger, screwdriver, and one set of spare propellers. This quadcopter uses the same motors of the Eachine E010, which are 6mm. Unfortunately, they are not using the motors of the E011, which was a great FPV platform, and I modified it in order to transform it to FPV. So the motors here are 6mm like the Eachine E010. They are not using the same board. I've tried to bind the remote controller of the Eachine E013 to the Eachine E010 and it didn't work, so this is a different board. The propellers are the same, and this one is using a 200 mAh 1S battery, whereas the Eachine E010 uses a 150 mAh LiPo battery. The weight of the Eachine E013 is 25.87 grams, including the LiPo battery. So it's lighter than my modded E011, and it makes sense since this one is using smaller motors and has a smaller frame. The FPV system is a 25 mW all-in-one camera. Setting up the band and channel is used by pressing the button over here. Short pressing it is going to change the channel. You can see that the red LED indicator is switching. All the way to the left is channel 1, and all the way to the right is channel 8. I'm going to set it on channel 7. And if you long press it, it's going to change the band. I'm going to set it on band 4. Now it's set on band 4 and channel 7, which is 5860. The remote controller is powered by 3 AAA batteries. And in order to bind into your quadcopter, just turn it on, then turn on your quadcopter, go all the way up with the throttle, and then down, and then you can see that it's working. The remote controller is quite easy to operate. Over here we have the trim button for the right stick, on and off switch, trim buttons for the yaw, one key return button, and handless mode. On the top we have here the flip button. In order to make a flip, just press it and tilt the right stick to the direction you want to flip to. And on the left side we have the high, medium, and low selector. When you hear one beep, it's on low mode, 2 beeps, it's on medium mode, and 3 beeps is going to be on the highest mode, which is the fastest one. As you can see, Eachine changed the thumb grips. Now they are higher, and I think they can provide you with a more accurate control, especially if you want to do some pinching. Charging is done with the provided USB adapter. Once this LED indicator will be turned red, it means that the charging process has been finished. So let's see how it flies. It doesn't have such a good punch like I had with the Eachine E011, but it is quite easy to control. Let's try to do some pinching. Whoop. I think pinching is a little bit hard to do with this big stick, so I'm going to stick to thumb controlling. So you can select 3 modes. Let's move to medium mode. It's done by pressing this. Now it's on medium. You can see that it's more responsive. And if we change to high, you can see now we can fly it a little bit more aggressively. You can see that the yaw also is much faster. I'm going to charge it again and take it for an FPV test flight. So I think overall the Eachine E013 is a great quadcopter for a beginner who wants to experience FPV without spending a lot of money, but it does have some limitations. First of all, the range is pretty poor, and I think I got about only 20 meters. So if you plan to fly it outdoors, first of all, of course, the weather should be pretty calm. You can't fly it with high winds because it's very lightweighted and the motors are not very strong. If you plan to fly it at home, I don't think you're gonna have a lot of issues. The battery time is about 3.5 minutes, which is not bad. And the total price is also pretty appealing. I think for about $60 you can get a full set of a quadcopter, remote controller and goggles. So it's not bad at all. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about this quadcopter, feel free to ask it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on my next videos. Goodbye.